Take a look at how to edit your subtitles or your closed captioning for a YouTube video that you've uploaded. So you have created a video and you've already uploaded it to your channel. YouTube automatically puts the subtitles in. It automatically transcribes any language that's in the video. But it's not all that accurate, so you will want to check it and edit it. So the first thing you need to do is sign into your account, which I've done here. And then you want to click on the icon up here because you need to switch to the YouTube Studio. That's right here. Once you're in YouTube Studio, you want to click on your videos over here on the left, right here. And this will bring up all of your uploads. So I'm going to use this very short video I made on microphone distances. And so I want to edit this. I'm going to click on that video. Once you're in the video you want to edit, you need to drop down on the left menu here to subtitles. So click on subtitles and you'll see that there are two subtitles listed here, but there's really only one. YouTube created this one here. You can tell because it says draft here by creator, and then this another one is asking for me to add something. I can upload a transcription and then my transcription will be a little more accurate because it will actually time it very closely to the spoken words. But for this purpose, this short video, I can go ahead and just edit the one here. So I'm going to select the three dots that are right here on the right hand side, and I'm going to edit on Classic Studio. So this is going to switch me to the Classic Studio editor, and it brings up the video, a list of the transcribed titles here, and then you can see down here, you can see a timeline. What's nice about this editor is you can see the timeline. You look right along here where the cursor is, you can see the voice. You can drag this little this little marker here and place it where you want and then test it. Testing the microphone at 6 inches. And it plays right there, and then you can move that along, and then there's a bar down here that allows you to scroll. If it's too small or too big, you can use this little toggle here. It'll open it up. There's not a lot of video here, so it's not really letting me do much there, but normally it will allow you to make it bigger or smaller so you can get down into the detail. Another nice thing about this is that not only can you move this this little marker around where you are in the video, but you can actually move the blocks of text so that you can set up the timing. And that's what I want to do with this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this first one. I was testing a microphone, and you can see what it says here. It lists both captions on the same card, call it a card. At 6 inches. And then you can see it goes. Microphone at 12 inches. So there's something wrong with the video because the testing at 12 inches was on early in the video, not when it was spoken. So the second line is spoken right here. So what I want to do is I want to edit this. So there's this extra piece here. I'm actually going to leave that, or I could have added one. So if you've got some space, you can actually add a new card, a new subtitle card. And you just do that by clicking the little plus here, and it gives you one. And if you want to get rid of one, you just X out of it. So I'm going to X out of those two. And so I have one here. Now you can't edit down here. You can only move them around and adjust timings on here, but you can edit the subtitle here. So what I want to do is I want to move this line, testing the microphone at 12 inches. I want it to be here on its own card so I can place it right over the text. This isn't hard to do. I'm just going to take the text, I'm going to copy the text here, and I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to go back and I'm just going to delete the text from that card. All right, and so now I've got two separate cards with testing the microphone at 6 inches, testing the microphone at 12 inches, and now I just want to adjust the timing. It's kind of nice to have your timing start a little before the voice starts. So here I've positioned it just a hair ahead. And you can see it comes up right before I start speaking. Microphone at 6 inches. And it stays a little bit longer, which I like. In most cases, what you really want to do is have everything just line up. So you can drag this little handle on the right hand side and left hand side, these blue handles, they turn blue when you grab them. You can drag these and slam them right into the next one, and that will keep them together. All right, now in this case I want to adjust it so that it switches somewhere in the middle here, so it goes into the next one right before I go to the next line. So now it should line up.
Testing the microphone at 6 inches. Testing the microphone at 12 inches.
And now there's a gap here, and you can see that there's more spoken word here. You can see the sound file here. And this one, testing at 2 feet, looks like it's about right, but I'm just going to drag this so that this card stays up a little bit longer.
Testing.
Now, one thing you can do is if you know there's a long pause, you can drag it to show that pause, and then your readers or your viewers will see
12 inches.
That it paused. And now I've got a new card.
Microphone at 2 feet.
And this one has an error in it. It says testing the microphone have 2 feet. But what I said was at 2 feet. So I'm just going to click into the card, and I'm going to select that, and I'm going to retype it so that it says what I said. And now it should be correct.
Testing the microphone at 2 feet.
And then I want that one to pause there as well. So I'm going to back that up a little bit. And I want to pause where I paused. Yep, sorry.
Testing the microphone at 6 feet.
All right. Now, I did not put any punctuation in this, but it is easier to read with correct grammar. So when you're doing any closed captioning, it's best if you can punctuate it as closely as possible to what would be the written standard for whatever is spoken. And that's as simple as it is, except there's one thing you have to remember to do. Do not forget to save your changes. So I'm going to click Save Changes, and now this video should work correctly. And it says Subtitles Published. So now if I watch it with closed captioning on, you have to click that on, it has that red bar. Now if I watch it,
testing the microphone at 6 inches. Testing the microphone at 12 inches.
it's really tiny,
Testing the microphone at 2 feet.
but it would be bigger if the screen was bigger. So, and I do not know a way you can change the font of that. You can't make it any bigger, but the screen here is small. If this were a full screen, that would be sufficient to see. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Just remember to save it. And it is important that you do have good closed captioning for our people who cannot necessarily hear. Also, it makes it a lot easier for people to watch the video and understand clearly what you're saying.